So I'm 3 years in my entrepreneur journey, and my significant other isn't really supporting me as I hoped. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very nonchalant, right? Like with my ambitions and my goals. We've been together for 6 years. We're not married. What would you do if you were me? How do you handle that situation?
Look, man, I'm just going to be real, like, because I have to be here. If you live in a household with someone who is not on board with what you're doing, you have two options. You either have to get that. Well, you have three. You either have to get them on board with what you're doing by communicating. However that you decide to do that, okay, meaning having conversation. Hey, I need you to help me here. Hey, I'm this, that, the other. Usually in that scenario, what we come to realize is that, well, not usually, but sometimes we come to realize that those people don't want the same life that you want, right? There's a lot of people out there that are totally happy with a regular life, meaning, a middle-class job, which are harder and harder to find, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Coming home at 5 o'clock, 4:30, doing the regular life. Okay. That's not entrepreneurship. It's never going to be. And it's hard for people to understand that. So you could try to communicate what you need, which is the first step you should do. The second option that you have is you can exit that relationship. And I can tell you this, you cannot succeed in business with a relationship that's holding you back at home. It's impossible. It's impossible. You won't do it. And you can fight as hard as you want, but the problem is you're fighting two fronts now. Just like if you were a country and you're fighting one battle, which in this case, you would be a person, you're going out and fighting the career battle. Now you're fighting the family battle too, which means your resources are depleted. So if you're fighting both these battles and you're going up against someone who has this person actually supporting them, you're at a huge disadvantage, tactically.
Yeah.
So so your first option is communicate, get them on board. Second option is get rid of them, right? Third option is stay with them and never get where you want to go.
Fuck.
Yeah. And that's a hard decision to make, bro. But I'm telling you right now. And by the way, let me help you with this. That doesn't mean they're a bad person. They probably just want different things than you. That doesn't mean something. That is okay.
That's cool.
And we live in this culture where when people break up, they hate each other and they fucking, that person's a piece of shit. You know what? It's a pretty mature adult thing to realize, hey, we aren't going the same direction.
Right.
So let's go our own directions and support each other from afar.
Especially when you start adding other shit in there. Kids,
correct. Oh, bro.
Houses, cars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you have to evaluate that and ask important questions to yourself and the person that you're with, and a lot of people will just say, oh, fucking leave them. Sometimes people just don't understand what they're doing. Sometimes they don't understand that they're not supporting. You know what I mean? And people are such shitty communicators that, this person, whoever asked this question, maybe they're not communicating any of it. And maybe they're just keeping everything inside and
you're still expecting this shit to happen. It doesn't make sense.
Like, guys, you have to communicate and be real. And so those are the three options you have with that situation. But I can tell you this too, and this should be a positive thing. When you have someone in your life that supports you in that way, it's a very powerful tool. It's an advantage instead of a disadvantage. So that's going to help push you forward, get better, and get where you want to be faster. Hey guys, do me a favor. If you enjoyed that clip, if it made you laugh, if it made you think, if it made you have a new perspective, go over to iTunes. Check out the full-length podcast. You're going to like it.